Hello, everyone. I am PKR, and this time I am joined with some friends. Sir Rob with the creepy hat on.
Hi.
God. And Dark Brother, who we call Patrick, and he had a bad day.
That's beside the point.
Yeah, he has an arrow sticking out of his non existent eye.
Poor eye.
Yeah. Anyway, this is my new series, I guess. PKR and Friends discussion.
Thing.
How about call it discussion exploration?
Oh, that's good. Alright. What's first?
How about Kiev?
Oh, good God.
I mean, where do you even start with a problem like that? I mean, that's like the Sochi Winter Games, with the gays. Where do you start with that one? You know, that's like, going back to 1960, with racism. How do we start with that?
Yeah, you just kind of
So, but
start where all the chaos is.
that's the problem, though. How can you distinguish chaos between unorganized order?
Usually when it involves Molotov cocktail slingshots.
Well, what the hell are you doing over here?
Wow, that is a waste of time, but okay.
Anyway, but yeah. Also, another thing that people should be aware of is this chat is for 18 and older. There will be language. There will be studies. There will be conversations here that are rather explicit.
Yes, all opinions are kept to the owner who said it.
I shall be back in a minute.
All right.
Okay, so Sir Creepy's gone.
Yes. For now.
So anyway, I don't know about you, but I mean, there's not a whole lot you could say about Kiev because of the fact that um, you know, every country goes through some sort of disorder. I mean, look at us back in the 1700s when we had the revolution.
Yeah.
I mean, how do we know that their government is telling us that, oh, it's nothing, it's just a right? How do we know they're not fighting for something that they believe in? Like I said, how can we distinguish unorganized order between chaos?
That is a good point.
Because I mean, it's just like Russia with the Sochi games. Oh, we're not going to allow gays in here, so yeah, anybody that is gay, doesn't matter what country you come from, you're going to be arrested. I mean, there'll be so many countries up in arms over that one, if anybody does get arrested.
Yeah.
Because detaining a citizen of some other country is going to cause some pretty bad publicity for anybody. Doesn't matter who you are or what nation you are.
Yeah. That's so close to an act of war, though.
Well, it is an act of war in a technical term, but I mean, it's not. They're not sending out the military and the bombs and everything. All they're doing is what they're doing is called a political war. They're just pretty much full of hot air trying to get publicity. And they'll probably arrest a couple of people to say, hey, we mean this. But, there'll be so many complaints from other nations that they'll be worried about getting invaded by 16 nations and they'll be alone. That's the way I see it.
That's a very good point.
But anyway, Rob, put your wooden golem away. So, yeah. Anybody else have any thoughts or opinions on this?
Yeah, the way they're handling it isn't exactly the best. You're greeting the people. Yes, they're rioting, but I read that their police forces are using stun grenades, and they are putting bolts, nuts, metal pieces on, so when they explode, shards of metal will go flying everywhere. That's not proper behavior. They're trying to stop the rebellion and stuff. That's only going to make it even farther.
Well, it's like I said just a few moments ago, unorganized order or chaos. If the cops are that corrupt that they're using actual fragmentation rounds against civilians. I mean, that to me sounds like they're just having a revolution.
Yeah, that
I
is
mean,
Yeah.
that is
I don't know
insane.
how else to put it. I mean, that's like Britain trying to conquer America again, you know?
Again.
Oh, good God.
I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, if some, if somebody's going to have their independence, leave them alone. Don't let anybody get involved with it, especially us. I mean, we're on 3 war fronts right now with Libya, Afghanistan, and Iraq, which is
I
just
think we should.
stupid.
America needs to, as we're so heavily in debt, it's not funny. We
No.
need to just stay out of everyone's damn business and just take care of our own problems.
Yeah. But you see, the problem is, though, Congress is the one that's running all these damn wars. They're the ones saying, well, we want to make money, so, you know, we can make money by invading other countries and getting publicity. My personal opinion is the Congress needs to be shot. All of them just needs to get out of office. And I'm not saying literally shoot them. I'm just saying shoot their political careers.
Yeah.
Burn them so bad that they wish they were never in politics. I mean, if you really think about it, if the forefathers, Franklin, Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln, any one of them came back and saw how bad the government is today, they
They
would
should.
hang all of Congress and the president for treason.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Isn't there some sort of law that says you're not supposed to spy on American citizens?
Yeah, there's a law that says that, but CIA does it anyway.
Yeah.
Explain that to me then.
I mean, you really think about it. The government says one thing just to make themselves look good, but they go off and they do the opposite. And then when they get caught, then the president's like, "Hey, I never authorized it when he did originally in the first place."
Yeah. So
You know.
he's completely scot free.
Yeah, it's it. In other words, it's plausible deniability because there's no paperwork. It's just all verbal.
Yeah.
But
That's how they don't get caught. If there's no paperwork to support it, there's nothing that can be traced back to them.
well, yeah. But that's not the right behavior for any type of president. I mean,
No.
I would much rather have Bush Jr. back in office than this dipshit. I mean, yeah, mistakes, but at least he was honest with the public.
Uh,
And also, look at his cabinet. I mean, he surrounded himself with very strong people. Condoleezza Rice, can't Colin Powell. I can't remember. I can never remember his damn name. And also the vice president, Cheney. They were all good people. But
debatable.
well, I mean, if you put Condoleezza Rice and let's say Sarah Palin together to run for presidency
Moses.
over, Hillary,
Moses.
Hillary would lose.
I think we're straying a bit too far into the politics. There's biased opinions because some people are going to say it this way, that way. There's really politics. It's useless arguing with each other. Like the recent government shutdown, entirely Democrat and Republican fault because the Republicans did not want it passed.
Yeah.
Simply because it was a Democrat proposed idea.
No. Here's the reason we closed the government because of the Obama plan. The Obamacare plan states, and I quote, anybody who does not get health insurance will get a fine of up to $200 and more. I'm sorry, but you cannot legally charge an American citizen for not having health insurance. That is bullshit.
Yeah. That's pretty much like paying protection money to the mob.
Exactly. That's the way I feel about it.
Well, isn't it funny how you can you go to jail if you don't pay for the fine of not having life insurance, and if you can't afford life insurance, you still go to jail because you can't pay it.
Mm-hmm.
So either way, you're screwed because I don't have it. Okay, I might go to jail if I don't pay to get it. I can't afford it. I'm
Yeah.
going to jail for not paying it.
Well, you see, legally they can't do that.
But
You could
dude,
fight it and you'd probably win because it's against your constitutional rights.
Pat, at this point, all the shit that they do is so far against the Constitution. There's nothing you can do.
Like I said, if we brought the forefathers back, they'd all be hung for treason.
Granted, they're not brain hungry zombies.
Yeah. Speaking of that, my question is, not to get off topic of politics, but Rob's getting a little irate, so I think it's for the best. Anyway, Left 4 Dead 3 is supposedly going to be coming out. At the same time, Star Wars 7 is coming out. My question is, when has Valve ever finished
A game?
anything in any game that they've made? And second of all, is Disney going to screw this Star Wars 7 as bad as he did with the 2000 remake of George Lucas's 2000 remake of friggin' Star Wars?
Well, Disney can't do anything because he's dead.
Well, I'm talking about the company Disney,
Yeah.
not Disney himself.
Might have heard of it.
Who knows? Disney himself might still be around somewhere.
No,
Rumors that he's cryogenically frozen.
He may very well be, but he's still dead.
This is Disney we're talking about, after all.
Yeah, I know.
The one that puts so many subliminal shit in their stuff. It's not funny. Who am I joking? It's funny. It's pretty funny.
But I'm just wondering, is the seventh one even going to be worth standing in line like the 1979 Star Wars 4? Is it going to be that good and that popular, or is it going to be a pile of shit like the remakes, like The Phantom Menace?
No.
Jar Jar Binks nearly ruined that for me.
Why? Because everyone utterly hates Jar Jar just because of that movie?
No, Jar Jar Binks, I mean, if they wouldn't make him talk so much, it would have been
Just
fine.
He's fucking annoying for one thing.
He needs to be mute. Like, I don't care if you ruin the lore or anything of him. Make it so he loses his tongue and he becomes mute.
Exactly.
That's how annoying Jar Jar is. It's not funny.
If they would have silenced Jar Jar, the Phantom Menace would have been fine. It followed the book fairly well. Same with the second and third one. It followed the books fairly closely. The movie that never followed the book that really pissed me off was Aragon, and I hope to God they'd never remake it.
I couldn't even watch the newer ones.
The movie was okay, but it wasn't that good.
I mean, I'm sorry, but Aragon had feathered wings on a dragon.
Why would a dragon have feathered wings?
That's my point.
There is avian dragon, somewhat thing, but still, what? Dragons are lizards, scales, dragon breath.
Yeah.
Tails, wings. The scary ass reptilian eyes that I always try to draw but fail. Still, why would you try to make it look like a bird?
That's why I couldn't watch it after I saw that her wings were avian. I said, nope, click.
Out.
So,
why
anyway.
would you do something like that, though?
I don't know. But what's cool is the seventh one supposedly is going to have all the original cast, or at least Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
But they're going to be replacing, supposedly going to be replacing Leia with Catherine Zeta-Jones.
I don't mean to sound like I don't mean to sound like an idiot here, but it's already well accomplished. Harrison Ford's the Indiana Jones guy, right?
Duh.
I love him.
He's also Han Solo.
Yeah.
I love him.
And no matter what anybody says, Han Solo shot first. Period.
No, it's a lie.
No.
Why'd you get out of Craven, little punk?
Come at me, bro.
Anyway.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, another movie I can't wait for is Captain America: Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah.
That one looks good.
But what looks cool is RoboCop, the new one.
Yeah.
It
It's
looks
okay.
cool. It looks cool, but I'm probably just going to hate it because they completely change a lot of
Yeah,
the stuff.
Butchered it.
They more than just changed. I mean, if they would have left the silver metallic look on him, I mean, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, the
I
slow
personally
moving.
like that.
I mean, if you want to see a funny movie that I don't think any of you guys have seen it, you want to rent Rocky Horror Picture Show. That is
No,
probably one of the funniest movies you'll ever see.
if you want to see movies that are so stupid that it is funny, just look for trauma films. That's it.
Like Meet the Spartans.
Or Toxic Avenger.
Yeah.
Toxic Avenger is pretty funny.
No, I will never watch that again.
It's horrible.
Ugh, vey, oy vey, oy vey, oy vey, oy vey. But anyway,
Termites.
do you have any subjects, Rob? Besides bad movies and politics?
I don't think anyone will like this, but what do you think about the whole thing of Justin Bieber being arrested?
Oh.
I say it's about bloody time.
He's out already. He was
Yeah, I know
released
he's
on.
out, but you know what? He got a taste of reality inside that jail.
Yeah.
I hope
Did he get
something
raped?
bitch slapped the hell out of him. I mean, there's
Hey,
inside reports that he actually was crying his head off.
That's probably true.
Did somebody call the boy?
It would not surprise.
Jesus
I
loved
hate Bieber with a passion. I hate him.
You know, there's actually talks of him being deported back to Canada.
Okay.
Yeah, good luck to see that. I'd like to see that happen. That's like trying to get an illegal immigrant back to Mexico. What did they do? They just crossed the line again.
And we're done, and that will be edited out. Just like the whole Congress being shot part. Because
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of having SWAT or CIA show up at my front door.
Yeah.
It's not a fun time.
Wow, like I'm really worried.
Holy shit.
My name is Chris Howard. No, no, it's not. Don't kill me.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm getting a little dizzy from doing that.
Let's see, what else?
I wouldn't mind hearing Patrick on the radio, for the record,
Why?
because you get so angry at it that it's wonderful.
You should really hear me go off when Rush Limbaugh is on in the morning.
You know, I don't want to hear that. Because I'd probably fall asleep, because that's how entertaining it would be.
Oh, thanks, Dip.
I love you.
Oh, fuck you too. As we said again in the beginning of this podcast, there will be language.
And explicit content.
Yeah.
And or sexual themes.
Let's just try and keep the anal bleaching out of this one.
God damn it!
That and long, cold pieces of steel.
Oh, God.
What? I'm done.
Anyway.
Poor Rob.
Oh my god. And don't ask in the comments about the cold steel. You will regret
You
it.
know they're going to now that you said that.
You're gonna hear it and you're just gonna be like, why did I ask this?
Because you had to open your mouth. But, you know, there is one thing that's coming out that I don't think is going to go very far, and that's the Spider-Man 2.
Oh.
The Ultimate Spider-Man, or whatever the hell that movie is.
I don't think so.
I mean, it just doesn't look good at all from what I've seen. It looks like a cheap rip-off. I mean, Tobey Maguire, he did justice to that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, after the third one, it just went downhill.
How do you people feel about the topic of ghosts?
Why?
Because my bathtub's possessed.
Oh, good God.
You know, there's a simple explanation for it. It's called your pipes may have frozen a little bit, and now because they're unfrozen, they are going everywhere.
Ah, it's just a bathtub.
Okay.
It's possessed.
There is one movie I would like to talk about.
What would that be?
You know of the Assassin's Creed series, right?
Yeah.
Oh god.
I own Assassin's Creed 3
Yeah, I own all of them.
or 4. I mean,
I own all the games, costume, my own hidden blade, but besides the plot, have you heard of the new movie that's coming out in 2015 about Assassin's Creed?
no.
They're calling it the Piece of Eden.
Piece of Eden.
Yeah.
You know, the only problem I have with that title is a lot of people are going to think it's religious.
Yeah.
And you know how
Yeah.
people get with religion. They get a little nuts.
Yeah. What was that?
You get a little nuts.
Yeah. I've been reading about it, and they might completely fuck it up.
It would not surprise me because almost every movie that's been based off of a video game has been horrible.
Yeah, like. Oh, shit.
Doom.
What was it called?
Doom.
Okay, Doom. Mortal Kombat.
Oh god, I don't even want to discuss Mortal Kombat.
Pat, look what's in my hand.
You put that damn nuke away right now. Take that damn nuke out of his hand and get rid of his creative ability.
No, it's okay. He has nausea.
Anyway, if they were to do movies good off of video games, it might actually be worth something.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Good video game movies? Blasphemy! That's impossible.
well, actually, there's one that's coming out that I'm thinking just might work, and it's called Uncharted. That one may just work.
You heard
Is that
of-
based?
What was that?
Is that based off Uncharted by what was it?
Well, whoever it is based off the Uncharted series.
Okay, good. I love that game.
But supposedly the actor that's going to be in it is the new Bond guy. I can't remember his damn name. Craig or Daniel or something. I don't remember.
I think it's Craig.
Yeah.
I forget.
But anyway.
There is
Yeah,
one
That's
video-
going to be fun.
Yeah. There is one video game movie I've seen that was pretty good. You've heard
What
of,
was that?
You've heard of Far Cry, right?
Yes. Was that movie any good? Because I got Netflix. I might do that.
It was pretty good. It's based off of the first game, I believe.
I heard it was bad.
The one movie that I am not looking forward to is Fallout, the movie,
They're
because
fucking making
how
that.
the hell do you make that
With that,
movie?
that problem with that is Fallout itself is an infinite number of combinations. You play it different every damn time.
Exactly, and it's female
No.
male characters. I mean, there's like what 16 different types of variations that you can get per character.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like 32
You-
different characters. You'd have to make 32 different movies.
No, because of all the colors and stuff. But the problem with it is you're gonna have to make. There is no clear plot definition for it other than the main story.
Yeah.
And the way the factions works with it and how it affects it, that would make it impossible to make a clear
Yeah,
story
it's-
for a movie.
Well, it's like them trying to make the Skyrim movie this year. It's not going to happen.
Oh, good God, that's gonna
That-
suck.
It's going to be a train wreck.
I know it is. It's
We'll
going to be.
drive
Ugh.
whatever studio makes it out of business.
It's some B-rated place.
Okay.
It's only been the B-rateds that even take the freaking movies, the video game movies.
Yeah.
I mean, the one movie that I really cannot wait for is the remake of all the new Star Treks to come out by J.J. Abrams. What he's done with the Star Trek universe is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It gives us a different highlight of what would have happened, you know. And what the one I can't wait for though is after all this. There's supposedly years down the road after all 5 movies have been or 6 movies been remade. What they're going to do is they're going to have a future with Picard and Riker and everybody, and it's going to be Admiral Riker and Ambassador Picard.
Who is your favorite Star Trek character?
I've actually got 3.
Okay.
7 of 9, Quark, and Q.
I like Q, Data, and I probably just butchered the name. I don't care really. And who is it?
Worf, Geordi, Beverly Crusher,
The
Leslie
guy with
Crusher.
the amazing beard.
William
it's-
Riker.
Yes, it was on the top of my head. And I couldn't tell it was it. Even though I watch it almost every day, every now and then.
One of the best episodes I saw was when William actually grew out that beard, and
I love
the
beard.
ensign brushed it, and she says, "I think you look sexy." The captain walks up. He turns around and says, "Permission to be sexy, Captain?" And the captain goes, "Denied." That has to be
Real-
one of the best episodes ever. That or the one where Data grows a beard. I don't know.
Wait, what?
Yes, if you've never seen that episode, you need to get Netflix and watch all of the Star Trek Next Generations.
Oh, good God.
I don't know if I have the money for that.
But anyway, 7 of 9 is from Voyager. She's the Borg.
Oh my.
She's the female Borg officer that is under command of Captain Janeway. And yes, I can actually name off all the captains of every Star Trek there is.
Star Trek? What's a Star Trek?
Trek. I'm sorry, I slur my words.
I love you. It's okay.
Well, bite me.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, can you do the same thing, Rob?
Yeah.
I doubt you can.
Oh. My
Rob?
God.
Rob?
What?
What are you looking at? Are you looking at Data's beard?
Yes. It's beautiful.
Beard fetishes, I swear.
Oh, good God.
Oh my.
Now, can you name all the captains
Nope.
of Star Trek?
I've never actually watched Star Trek before.
Get out now.
Ow.
I'm sorry, but I had to do that. Blasphemy. Never watching Star Trek. What the hell's wrong with you?
Not liking Star Wars. The fuck's the matter with you?
I love Star Wars. I just don't like the remakes.
Oh, well, who's talking about the remakes?
I can't find permission to be sexy.
You can't find that episode?
No, I can't.
Go to YouTube, type in Riker grows his beard. It's that simple. Anyway, you got Enterprise, which is the latest Star Trek. That was under the command of Captain Jonathan Archer. You've got the next one would be Kirk, then it would be Picard, then Benjamin Sisko, and then it would be Captain Janeway. All 5 captains. But I'm sorry, Q is probably one of the funniest characters in Next Generation. He's just such an asshole. Little off the top.
What? Ow.
Yeah, right through the head.
Ouch.
Anyway, so not to get off topic again, but are we gonna be doing mod highlights?
We could.
Um,
Well, obviously not with this mod because this mod is older than dirt.
I can't find it.
I was thinking probably Horizons.
I can't run it.
Oh yeah, you're not subscribed.
No, Rob's not, but I am.
Yeah.
Rob also can't run it off his computer,
Oh.
so.
I hate you.
Any other topics anybody want to talk about?
Yes, you need to help me find this beard.
Oh my lord, oh lordy, oh lordy. Oh, oh, god damn it, son of a biscuit.
What?
No, I've got. mm,
Did you burn dinner?
no, one of my friends. He said, "Oh, I forgot your birthday present. Why don't you go look on Steam?" God damn it.
What did he get you?
I don't know. I really don't like people just giving me crap, though.
Okay.
But anyway, you've received a gift. Guest pass for Killing Floor.
What's Killing Floor?
A co-op survival horror first-person shooter set in the devastated cities and countrysides of England after a series of cloning experiments for the military goes horribly wrong.
It's really bad.
Sounds like every other movie and game there ever has been.
So, I found a page about Star Trek that's basically compiles of almost every beard shown.
What?
It's a page all about the beards of Star Trek.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway, you're looking for the.
Well, video's getting a little long. I guess I'll end it here.
All right.
Over here is Dark,
Where?
and Rob is still looking for the beard on YouTube probably, and I am owner and Dova King. So
I just want to hear this permission to be sexy. That's all I want.
yeah, permission to be sexy. I'm ending the video.
Yeah. Do da da da.
Okay. Anyway, I am PKR, and no one at PKR
My house is haunted.
Shut up. Everyone at PKR Industries will not get paid again because I am too cheap for that. I'll see you all later. Goodbye.